All right. These are the three top secrets behind the buying of Mena in Delta State. I want to reveal these top secrets to you because I know that most of you have been seeing the video fly here and there about the buying of a young man called Mena by a policeman in Delta State. Now, these are the three top secrets that people are not talking about. Listen, there is more that meets the eyes than what they are telling us. Because I don't understand why a policeman fully armed will apprehend, let's say, a suspect. You apprehend someone who is not armed and you have already handcuffed him, tied his legs, and you still went ahead and tied him instead of charging him to court, investigating him and charging him to court. You went ahead and tied him. It means that there is something that they are not telling us. Listen, it is not just about dismissing ASP Nuhu Usman or charging him to court. Or no, it is not about that, because this one is not just a kind of those things they tell us accidental discharge. This is a broad daylight assassination. This is murdered case. You murdered this young man, for crying out loud. Now, why did he insist on taking him to the station and investigating the guy, even when the guy was ready to tell them all they need to know about the pistol they said they caught him with? He came to collect from the Waybill Logistics Company. Why was it difficult for them to investigate him, take him to the place he said the owner of the Waybill was, and investigate the case, then charge him to court? And all the people that are supposed to be involved in this case, why was it difficult for that policeman to do that, him and his team? So there is more that meets the eye than what they are telling us. There is something fishy, which I believe and I suppose that this policeman knows something about the said ammunition that was found with this guy. Just watch this video. Just watch this video and see how this young man was begging the policeman. He said, I am going to take you to where the owner of the Waybill is. Just keep me alive. It's not my own. I was sent to go and collect the Waybill on behalf of someone. Let me take you to the... And the policeman refused and tied him. Just watch the video. Just watch this video and see. Just watch it. Watch it and see.
Now my friend, I deceived me.
He was begging him. Okay, he shot him and took him to police station and right there and there and bite this guy. Why? Nigerian police really need reform, need a serious reform. They need to be reoriented because there is something. See, it will get to a point where you wake up and you become so scared of going out, because the people that sworn an oath to protect lives are the one taking the lives they swore an oath to protect. It is only in Nigeria such a thing can happen. Our armed forces lives like they treat their citizens like animals. And when it comes to people that are perpetrating evil, people carrying out this evil act, when they catch them or when they manage to negotiate, reconcile with them, what they do is they will reconcile with them and reunite them with the community and even recruit them into the police force and army. This is something that the government needs to look into. We need to reform our armed forces. We need to reform this system. It is getting out of hand. See, I like what Dr. Abati said. Just listen to what Dr. Abati said. Just watch and listen to what Dr. Abati said.
Now, he had already given them a lead for what can be investigated. Now, they shot him. I saw the video. We were told that he didn't die. He was taken to the station. And then at the station, this same ASP Nuhu Usman, that is his name, a man known as Ogbegbe, who had worked in RRS and SAS, decided to begbe the guy. As Nigerians say, he decided to buy the accused person. Now, this is a miscarriage of justice. This is unacceptable. This is, offensive, because it's also a violation of what the police called standard operating procedure. It is also a violation, as a Gbafe, the spokesperson pointed out, of Force Order 237. So the police violating his own laws, the police violating his own procedures, the police violating the Constitution of Nigeria, the right of persons to fair hearing, to due process. So it's just as well that this ASP Nuhu Usman, called Ogbegbe, has now been taken to the force headquarters in Abuja, and that, the police headquarters will be looking into this matter and ensure that there is justice for Ogemene, which people are asking for. Absolutely. So we are with this, and we hope that the investigation and the outcome will not be swept under the market. Because to have a police force and an armed forces that both just shoot at will and assassinate people, murder persons, deny them their rights without establishing the truth. The courts exist to look at matters and for people to have their day in court, but to engage in extrajudicial killing is a bad statement on the state of justice administration in Nigeria.
Seriously, that is just it. That is just it. There is nothing to minus from what he just said. That's just the situation on ground. They act like animals. What Rufai Oseni said. Look at what Rufai Oseni said.
The state of mind of police officers, or the state of mind of people that hold guns, is reflective of the nation we live in. It's a very lawless nation. It's a nation where people do not have appreciation for the lives of people and individuals. It's a nation where people do things and they go scot-free with it. That officer, probably you will have a long-winded court case, and maybe he might be left to go at some point. We've seen so many like that happen, in the past and all of that. But I want to profile a theory. There is more than meets the eye in this case. A police officer arresting a man. The man was already arrested. He posed no threats.
I thought he was tied.
He was already tied. Why did he kill him? Are they trying to conceal something or a confession that we do not know? Because the man there, while he was crying, was saying, I'm ready to confess and say everything. And as he was trying to confess, he was killed. Secondly, what about the other people on the team?
Yep.
Apart from being the leader of the team, what about the other people? Because I don't just think a Nigerian police officer, you've tied somebody to the ground, in that place, we just go ahead and shoot if there's no reason to conceal something. And Dr. Abati, based on your account, you said when they took him to the police, he had not finished, he had not died.
He didn't die immediately.
And they killed him further than the police. So there's something wrong.
Absolutely.
So this is my theory to it, because it looks way too patchy for me that a police officer, I do not think Nigerian police officer would just, you have already,
You've tied him.
You've tied him.
Harmless.
You've taken control over him. He's harmless now. And then he starts to say he will give information. He will tell you the trail. Then you silence him giving that information. if you're supposed to investigate him. So there's something more than meeting. The question is, who is that ring that transferred that weapon? What is it with this man that he killed him for? That has to be silenced. I think this is another thing we should be able to look at. Apart from we can say, oh, police brutality and all of that, that's there. But this story looks like more than meets the eyes to me.
Listen, see, there's no need of twisting these things. You get no need of twisting it. You get the truth is that they should bring to book all the members of the team of this policeman, this ASP Nuhu Usman. All the people that were in that team should be brought to book, and justice must be served. The law should take a due course. Yes, it's a murder case, a broad daylight assassination. So they should face the law. It's not just about dismissing them, dismissing the policeman. No, we don't want that. So that others can learn. Others can learn. Just imagine the people that are protecting us, the people that swore an oath to protect us, they are the ones killing us. And the government is not saying anything. And the most annoying part is that up till now, the presidency has not been able to make any comments on this regard. No comment from the presidency. Is this how we are going to continue in this country? Is this the way we are going to continue? And people are going about campaigning. All they think of is election. Renewed hope. Renewed what? When there is genocide here and there, genocide and buying of citizens. There is genocide. There is insurgencies in the north, south, east, everywhere. And buying of citizens by the armed forces, by the people that swore an oath to protect citizens. They are the one buying the citizens. We want to know what will happen to this policeman and his team. Let us equally know the owner of those ammunitions. How come about them that led to this policeman to buy Mena? Because I believe there is something they want to cover up. There is actually something behind this whole thing. There is something fishy about it. There's something they want to cover up that they don't want people to. Just look at how a policeman is dressed. Just look at a policeman. When I was growing up, I used to think that you cannot join police with BS or looking irresponsible. But obviously, most of the people they attack looks even more responsible than they that enforce this law. So something should be done. Something should be done, and should be done urgently. Else, we will wake up one day and we will not have a country to stay. We will wake up one day and wake up into war between the civilians and the armed forces. One love, my people. One love.